Hey you guys, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. And we're growing closer and closer to the end by the episode. So, enough rambling, and let's just get into the video. Now, before we start, I've watched over my last couple videos, and they are pretty cringy. Mostly because my voice is raspy. Back into the game. So what should we do? Okay, so we did one for her. I don't want to do one for her, because I don't care about her. I don't know. I already forgot their names. Alright. So, let's do silly, happiness. She mentioned clouds before, so let's go clouds. I'm going for her again, because she's my favorite character. Heart. Rainbow. Oh no, wait. I do not want to go for her at all. Because I really don't care about her. And, yeah. Now let's try... I don't know. Charm? Candy, definitely. A reason being because I really do want to get her again. So she said happiness and sadness at the same time. So her, fun. I'm just trying to do the little things so that way she would be able to do it. No, not kawaii, because that's gonna go for her, so... No, not cute. Okay. We've all started doing this, so let's just go back into this. Cough, cough. Cough drop. Okay, now I don't know which one. Ribbon. Not misery. Let's do a little bit of both. So misery, laugh. What? Warm. Happiness, peaceful. I really don't know. Oh my god, friends. Joy. Smile. Please. Please. I hope I did good, because I did not know. Aw, man. I still know my voice for these are cringy, mostly because my voice in real life is cringy, and more high-pitched than it's supposed to be, so I guess you'll just have to bear with it. Cough, cough. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. And that was me, I just realized. I really need to start reading the names. 3 episodes in, and I'm still barely learning how to do that. Alright. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, and now picking up piano? Oh my god, hold up. There's just lots of things going on right now. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Oh, she's happy now. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. Oh, and just so you know, I might have gotten a little bit better at doing the reading without stammering because I've just been out reading a few books out loud to myself so that way I could get rid of the stammering. So, hopefully it's going to stop a little bit. Why is my voice so dry today? Alright. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole new day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. How dare you, Monica? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. I'm saying I despise it. I make myself laugh sometimes. Hopefully you guys are having a good time too. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Mon-ika. That also makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. I actually don't know. Even though I am trying to kind of learn Japanese, I still don't even know what that is supposed to mean. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Yay! Sayori! Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori, is Sayori okay? I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I don't know, babe, because you're usually out up in our faces all the time, and now you're sitting all alone, looking down at completely nothing. What's wrong, Sayori? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. There's some hair in my mouth. Ew. Hopefully that didn't get caught on camera. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Okay, something's off. That's what... No. Sayori shows me a big smile. Something's off. Sayori, talk to me. I'm here for you. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. But it's not fun when you're not there. You're legit the only character out of all of them that is funny and, like, relatable and stuff. Well, alright. If you say so. No, my character Hitler. Don't do that. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. There's hair all over my face. I don't know why. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, not approach. Approach is not even a word. Who is shuffling through some papers on her desk. Hitler, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? I just realized how loud that could be on microphone, sorry. I apologize like a Canadian. In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised that not the one asking you, Hitler. I'm not the one asking you, Hitler. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Hitler. Me? Same here. Hitler is on my mind. How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light that turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has been. You're so funny, Hitler. Have you thought of what maybe you've always been with her so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you. Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright? Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here because maybe I'm on the other side of the room. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this, and I'm stuttering again, crap. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. I need to turn the volume down for me. The volume's not going down for you, I don't think. So you don't have to worry, it's just too loud for me. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. What does it feel like I'm being watched? Okay, sorry for the cut there. There was just someone in my room right now, so resume time. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peeking at me from over her book. But she looked away just as quickly as she flustered the look on her face. I realized that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation in her own accord. So, I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, this is a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to the one to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? Do you realize how dangerous my head is? How were you able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. Are you a psychic? So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concerns of those who are willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayuri. Sayuri? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayuri and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Hitler! The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath the plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. She seemed very simple to me. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I always feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she's been fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes, reading my mind. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person. I'm stammering again. How lovely. Have you feel that way about her? Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off the whole thing anyway. Oh, are we gonna go read again? Well, our whole, thumb fetish just start again. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the clubroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes back to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Sayori, because, like I said, she's my favorite character, plus there's something wrong with her. This is, your best one so far. It's really nice, Hitler. Thanks. Oh, hell. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Hitler. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with anyone else, with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and it is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. You're the only exciting thing in my life. And here I am promising that I wouldn't stammer. I'm really sorry, my throat really hurts today. So, sometimes it's easier to write when you're thinking about you. Sayuri. No, Hitler. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. That's because you're my friend. And my favorite character. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. What are you saying, Sayuri? What is she saying? What would be so much easier? Wait, what? I'm confused. My brain hurts. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. I don't think I've ever have said this before. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She snivels to keep shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Hitler. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Wait, what? Just smiles for everyone, okay? Dude, wait. Is she suicidal? Because that's what I'm getting from this. That she's been wanting to kill herself? If my theory is true, okay. If Sayuri is suicidal, and here's what I'm thinking. She got me into the literature club because I apparently cared about her for so much. She got me into the literature club so that way I would get attached to someone else, so that way she would, well, this is going to be disturbing, but so that way she would kill herself and it wouldn't like affect me as much. But I continued liking her stuff. This is darker than I thought. That's the name of the video now. I'm using it. I think. Oh. That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. Sayuri, wait, what? I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Dude. What? I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Hitler. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, but with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. Oh. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. I want feedback. Yuri buries her face in her arms on the desk. That's not the first time I've seen her, do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked. Aw, Yuri, you're my second favorite character. Yuri. saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Eh? Please. Please don't look at me right now. Is Yuri also suicidal? Dude, what is this game? It started off to seem like this little dating simulator, and that like everyone's like also happy, especially Sayori. And now, well, I always would have thought that there was something with Yuri because stereotypes, but this is already taken a pretty much a dark turn. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Okay, there's a good part and a bad part about this. Good part is I don't have to keep on reading her cursive handwriting because I cannot read cursive. And bad part is that we're figuring out more about the characters. Dude, are we gonna figure out that, like, I don't know, Natsuki is actually the... I don't even know. Comforting or reassuring, her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully, she doesn't take it out on me. I'll just wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Or... do I... no. I'll just keep my order. Are we gonna figure out something about you? Hi, Hitler. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well... being at the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see you. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding right in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think a lot of Sayori. Like the people... oh, so I did good though. So I made it sound more like Sayori. Success. Things like Sayori, like the other ones that you wrote. The other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating. That's kind of exaggerating it. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. Ugh. Okay, sorry for that cut there. It's just someone here was texting me, and still is. But I'll pick that up later. Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot more time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a little bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people. So, don't be afraid to give them a share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not, like, approachable or anything, am I? Unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting too much pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. Okay, now really quick. Just because I keep on pausing and like unpausing the recording, I'm going to save here just to ensure that the editing is good. So that way, like, I don't accidentally miss something. That's all. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Oh god, it's long. Lost with the sky. Victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with a little hope, knowing legend don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And as I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, because that's apparently the theme of the game. Something has to deal with that. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we all seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And will breathe, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Is this it? Yes. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers, all sorts of things that give life and meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Paradoxical, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Just checking my tab. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? That is deep. That one sentence alone was deep. You know, there is one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. Last time I checked, I'm three-dimensional. I'm three-dimensional. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Are we, like, a line? Or... Let's just continue. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay, are you gonna break the fourth wall again? You're gonna break the fourth wall again. I see that you're gonna do it. You're gonna break it. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it is not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put thought into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll just focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Okay, so she doesn't break the fourth wall. Phew. Because that stuff was starting to get deep and started to get to me. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Don't you think? Doki Literature Club. Bom bom bom. Let's continue. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, Natsuki, you're next. I hate doing her voice. I don't even know what voice to give her. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. 'Cause obviously I sound like Audrey from Honey Pop. It doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. When I guess that you've been friends with her for so long, you might as well be the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Good thing I picked the word fluffy then. It's like she's dragging around dead weight, so I'm dead weight now. That's a little unnecessary, I agree. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. All of a sudden so poetic, how nice. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, what trash did you write this time? Ooh, look. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. Ooh. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought have left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And I remember the reasons you're wonderful when I press your lips to mine. Oh. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Natsuki. For once, something that Suki wrote that I relatively like. Yeah, it felt like I was writing a poem about negative things, and I wanted to write something about a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Okay, hold up. Ads in the background playing, so I'll pause this until it goes away. Okay, the ads in my computer finally stopped playing, so back to the game. Well, Yuri takes one a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have anything bad about mine. After all, she is the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can't really see her doing that, too. Making us write about simple topic, trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. It's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, finally. I hate doing her voice for some reason. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stationary error is common foreshadowing that something terrible is gonna happen. Breaking the fourth wall, I can tell it. What's gonna happen? I wanna know. In your book, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here, and that's enough to change everything. Sayori was the sunshine of this entire club, basically. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten up the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she would just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She's acting like she's actually wasn't feeling too well and went off her home early. Oh my god, my head hurts. I've been playing this all day. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being a lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri. Of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? I want to know. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. And we need lots of them, with different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing out the assemblies and poetry pamphlets. Sayori will help me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Yuri, you're useless. I'm useless. Oh my god, no. That was a joke, Yuri. That was a joke. Don't take it seriously. I feel bad for Yuri now. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Oh, of course she is. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case. Why do I make her sound like Yuri all of a sudden? Back to Monica. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? Okay, you're gonna see jump cuts here and there because I figured out a way to get rid of the ads, because the first episode had ads playing at the back of my computer. In case you can't tell, there was something wrong with my computer. I still don't know what it is, but there are going to be little cuts, and what those cuts are those ads getting rid of, because I don't want to edit those out in Movie Maker, because that's going to give me cancer. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares in the desk and focus. Her starts nodding to herself. Let me just save the game once more. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, I'll just leave you, Hitler. That just leaves you, Hitler. The one who's truly useless? Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have a pretty heavy task to handle. It would probably be a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. Appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Hitler may not like to be around if you only make him out and be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. You did. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Hitler to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. I do not know some of these words. I mean, I know what they are, but I do not know how to pronounce them. I don't English well today. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Come on, guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the 10, I think it's up to Hitler to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just be settled in already? Yeah. Hitler, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Ooh. No, what do I do? Not Natsuki. We'll leave Natsuki out of this. And not the middle girl. Monica. Oh. Yuri or Sayori? Now here's the thing. Hold up. Sayori and Yuri are both apparently depressed, as from I can tell. And they both have problems going on with them. So I have to pick one of those two, because these two I don't really care too much about. But Sayori seems to be completely off, so... Sayori. I mean... If it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so difficult. No! I don't want to be with Sayori. Okay, fine. If I have no choice, then Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Yeah, because I don't care about you two. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No? I was just saying... So you'll be helping out Yuri then, Hitler? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that would be about it. Are you guys excited? Not really. Well, excited may not be the right word. Yuri knows what's up. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Hitler? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki is just gonna be a little bitch, isn't she? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? Because you're a little bitch. I didn't even do anything. Exactly. You didn't do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Hitler picked me. And also because I not want anything to do with this thing right here. do not want anything to do with Natsuki. And also, because if she's annoying here, she's gonna be annoying at her own place, and if I have to spend a weekend with her, it's gonna give me stage 84 cancer. Your cupcakes are the best I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, I get it. Kinda surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm not the only one here acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden? I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I have also taken back Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out in her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can still tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Oh, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No! I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope you see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs their things. My voice just cracked. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that I let that slip my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be best, yes. Alright then. You're in exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter such a way. I'll just need to make sure that my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Hitler. Well, I mean, I sort of did kill 4 million Jews, but that's like the most creative I've gotten. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Yeah, because Sayori and Yuri seem to be like the most who could be in the most trouble or something like that. I don't know what's my thought process behind this. I'm just assuming things at this point. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took a tremendous effort, finally Yuri says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchanges, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. Even though I would rather prefer to do this with Sayori, I actually would. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. Oh, I have anxiety now. I guess I should have gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me that she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like I feel that way about each other. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. What time is it? Oh god. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous. That doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an irrelevant introvert and also an intimate person in general. Why cannot I read today? I mean, I know what all these words mean, but like specifically today, the day I have to play this game, everything starts looking up. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's the two of us. Meanwhile, we were just texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like, oh, we're done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. Aw. That's cute. That's a good friendship to have, actually. Even in real life, like, if you have this kind of friendship, then it's perfect. Friends. Alright, the house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange that it's not her to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Hitler! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's not easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be see Yuri today? How does she know? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that that's what I'm saying? Sayori had realized she left out the silent to silent that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. Of course you are. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares at a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left Friday, When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. You know, I know you too well, so... Siri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Hitler. Eh? Why can't you just be like, it's always been... This is all my fault. If I didn't get too weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you would have probably worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. What are you even talking about? What, huh? Sayuri. I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? That's what I'm saying right now. Oh god, it's a little longer. No, let's just keep this episode a bit longer. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Terry gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Hitler. I know I shouldn't be laughing right now, but why did I pick that name? But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Hitler? I guess I have no other choice this time. Thing is, I have had really bad depression my whole life. I called it. Back in the club room. I called it. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Oh, and the whole thing of the literature don't judge a book by its cover thing, and how Sayuri, we all thought that she was this happy little girl while she's been depressed her whole life? What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? You're not worthless. I'm here. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. In real life too, actually. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is this possible that Sayuri kept this from me her entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little harder to make every day better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Hitler. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Oh, you guys know, just a real quick break. If any of you out there have depression, do not keep it inside you. I'm gonna have to make this one kick, but don't keep it inside you. Go out and tell someone, okay? There are people who listen. If you think you're worthless, there are so many people out there in the world who do care about you. And there's many reasons to live, even if you can't find any right now. You eventually will. So you can talk to a therapist, you can talk to your close friends, close family members, and if you have no friends or whatever, just talk to your family, talk to people. There's more people who care about you than any of you might think. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste Sayori's ever caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. I called this one too. Helping everyone be so happy together is the best thing for me. When I discovered something else too. Seeing that you make friends, get closer with someone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I dedicated the world just wants to torture me. Every path that leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Hitler. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I always showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the club, the literature club, because I was selfish. And I was punished by the heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. I know you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Okay, just so you know, guys, I'm actually really sort of like iffy about the whole suicide topic because I've lost a dear friend to suicide, so this is a little bit of a harder hit for me, but I'll just continue playing. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Hitler? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have any other something about not caring about anyone else as much as I care about you. Hitler? Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing against my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Hitler. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I wanted for her to know is that I care. Oh my god, this game has turned from this little dating simulator to this. This game is deep. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Hitler. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Hold up, I need a moment. Oh my god. Suicide is like a really topic to me. I mean, I do joke about it sometimes and whatever, but it's still like a really too much topic for me. Like I said, I lost a friend to that. Dear friend too. Very, like... Sayori lets me go. And she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like it for me to spend it all with you? Yeah. Say yeah. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Saria wipes her eyes. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet at my house. At the very least, you do want to come along and help out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'm looking forward to it. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On my way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. I kind of have to hurry up. What time? Oh god. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and maybe we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh my god. I swear if Sayuri's gonna kill herself, I'm gonna lose it. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I was just having a little mind thing. Were you waiting for me for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured that you had hurried on a bit more to my house. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. Let's see what I brought. Lots of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find what I asked you as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel a bit anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came in, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed if my room was a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. It would have gladly helped you to clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which... in the process of opening that desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly on her lap, as if she's, keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out to go with decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Enchantments. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned taking it this far. Of course. I want to help out the guests to a faraway place. Although many would just stop out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Uh, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Okay, what is wrong with me today? Is that so? Makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy, because I'm never happy. I'm the one reading books and writing poems all day long. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. Okay, I kind of need to stop thinking that she might actually end up killing herself. Let's just continue going. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Your just throw her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows with black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What is that wooden thing, though? Oh, that's just my butt plug. It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh, it's a bomb diffuser now. It's a diffuser, I don't know. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions for a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood in the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. What you're describing is witchcraft, Yuri. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch to the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout in a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? That's jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet flowery, right? Yeah, that's for a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel it flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. You don't think that it would be perfect to share in our poems. It does sound suitable, but it seems you know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. And we'll need about 100 of them. Oh, yeah? What are those used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of the ribbon and hang them in the doorway of the classroom. I probably should have went and helped the other girl. Natsuki, I think. Then we can fasten up the paper and the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room, and that would attract them to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea that you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than just the two of us? Or maybe is the excitement she feels from sharing something that she really enjoys. Here's a marker, Hitler. You can write any character you want. Oh yeah, 'cause Japanese. I'll help you with one. I'll finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw each character on the paper, doing my best to manage out the bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon on her desired length. Then she reaches into the bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has intricate pattern waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It does sound good. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. You cut yourself? Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Back to depression. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship makes me feel a danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird about this. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah. Kind of intense, It's kind of intense, I meant. Besides, it's kind of a cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Oh yeah, I would sure love to hold a knife right now. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing towards me. There's just something that jumped in my throat for some reason. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious on its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Hitler? Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. Yeah, I could tell by now. Thanks, Yuri. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickled down the side of my finger. Yuri takes the hand and gives it a wound a closer look. She stares at it, noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Her tongue curling around my finger. Startled, I instinctively put my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. You never think, do you? Yuri lowers her head with her face burned up. Okay, so I think we're out of time right now. I think this episode has gone for long enough. I do hope that you guys did enjoy this episode, and it's just getting darker and darker now, is it? What's going to be the end? But yeah, like I said, I do hope you enjoyed this video. It's time for me to leave it out right here. So, I'm going to quickly go start recording the next episode now. So while you enjoy watching this one, you guys get the drill by now. But again, I do hope that you guys enjoyed watching, so I hope to see you all in another episode. Peace out.